Hey guys, oh look here, we found us a flashback Atari number 9, as you can see on the screen, and the entire purpose of me recording this is for yous to see what you remember. If any of yous have not experienced any of the flashback consoles, or if you don't know that they're out there, or you haven't seen them, or you haven't purchased them for yourself, then I'm going to go through these games. Now, I don't know all of these. Some of these I had never even heard of, so you're going to see me make some mistakes on some of them. And any of yous who remember the old Atari games, in the comments below, please share with me what you remember playing. And if yous have never played Atari before and you really don't know about it, well, I'll tell you this. Back with us that's a little older, this was fun to us. This was our game. And the graphics, looking at them now, yeah, they are so outrageous. Some of them you can't even make out what the heck they are. But at the same time, in a way it's fun to go back to the old days. But we are so spoiled with today's graphics. So those of you who do not know anything about the Atari, you can laugh if you want because it is funny. But at the same time, look and see what we used to play with. So I'm going to start with the 3D tic-tac-toe. I never played the tic-tac-toe, so I have no clue how to play this or nothing. I guess it's a 2-player. Of course it would be. It'd be a 2-player. So let's go on ahead and skip that, because that would be a 2-player. So let's go on ahead and drop down to adventure. I'm not quite sure what that is. I tinkered with it a little bit last night, but I honestly do not know what it is. I don't. So let's see if we can find out. Apparently this block is you. It's your cursor. And you pick up this key and you're able to get in. And then you drop the key and get your sword, I assume it is. And you go any which way, I reckon. Now this is what I discovered, that you end up in a maze. And I at one point or another I had let go of my sword and got hold of a black key. And so does anybody know about adventure? Do you know anything about adventure? Okay, apparently now I can use that if I wish. I don't exactly know what for, but okay, now, that's where the black key would come in. Got it. Okay, well, I want the sword, and apparently I lost the sword, and now I'm stuck. And okay, there. All right. Like I said, I've never played this before. Okay. Well, if any of you know about adventure or remember adventure, please share in the comments below. Let's move on to another game. Apparently I fixed myself pretty good. So let's go down and try Adventure 2. Okay. Once again, there is the gate, but there is no key. Oh boy. All right, so that's a snake. Now, yesterday my husband said it looked more like a duck. So here I am. Oh dear me. Wow. That is wild now, isn't it? Okay. So, anybody who knows about Adventure 2, please let me know. Let's go on ahead and check out Air Sea Battle. Okay. Well, oh, all right. Apparently, once again, it is a two-person game. And I guess shoot the planes out of the air, which I am doing bad. Okay, I got one. So it is actually, it's a two-game person. It's a two-person game. So that would actually be a, this looks like a makeshift of Donkey Kong. It's called Amidar. So let's see what this is. No, that is not what I wanted. Alright. I don't know why it done that for. So, anyway, let's get down here. Yeah, something like Donkey Kong. The piece looks like it. Okay. Oh, I see. Alrighty. Okay, so apparently I've got to do that, similar to a maze. It's a cross between Donkey Kong and Pac-Man, it appears. I guess I have to complete all of these. I have to do the entire grid. Okay. Does anybody remember Amidar? It's my guess there's some of these games that's really never been known. Oh wow, so that's what happens if you complete. That's cool. Wow, neat. So have I got one left? Where did I go? Okay, apparently that was the end of the game. So that's fascinating. That's fascinating. I may go back and play that again sometime. That's interesting. Okay. How about Aqua Adventure? Or Aqua Adventure. Does anybody remember Aqua Adventure? I do not. It seems like I had played this before. Or I might be thinking of something else entirely. No, I believe I had. Okay. Alrighty. Basically, you shoot the fish. And I guess you also actually have to come up for air eventually. That's what it looks like. Okay. Let's go on to the next game. Does anybody remember Asteroids? I used to play Asteroids all the time. I even remember the sound. It's like, do, 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 do. Which reminds me, there is no sound, but I had fixed it so that there was, so I don't know about that. There should be sound. I had fixed it last night. Anyway, doesn't matter. We don't need all the sound above this. But, anyway, does anybody remember asteroids? I used to, like, go around in circles. And just shooting away, going crazy about it. And of course, if you don't hit them, then you're knocked out. So let's go on ahead and go that. Let's see here. I've got about. No, it shows that there's volume. There should be volume. I don't see why there is not. I had fixed it last night, so I don't know what's up with that. I'd fixed it. That's crazy. There was actually sound. Alright, so let's try Asteroids Deluxe. I had never tried Asteroids Deluxe. Does anybody remember the Deluxe? Oh. That is cool. But, okay, apparently it will not. Oh, there. Boy, the graphics on Deluxe is worse. No color, no solids, nothing. Ew. Honestly, I think I like the original. Let's go on ahead and try Atari Climber. Let's see what this is about. Does anybody know about this? You can even set it on Novus, which I don't know nothing about this, so okay. Oh. Alrighty. Ah! Ow! It hardly seems fair, does it? Okay. Ah! It's gonna get me. Wow. Alright. Oh boy. I don't know if there's any way of actually beating this. Really. But if any of you remember that one, please let me know. Now, backgammon. I do not know precisely how to play backgammon. I have played it before, but I really don't know how to play it. I don't know the basics. So I'll just go on ahead and skip that. But does anybody know how to play the backgammon on the Atari? Let's check out the basketball. I've never played the basketball before. Or yeah, I think I had actually. Looks familiar. Dun dun dun. Ah, I overthrew it. There we go. I made a basket. Okay, now it's my opponent's turn. See if I can steal. Nope, can't steal. There's no steal. Alright. I guess not when you start on that, like. Alright, so some of these, as you can tell, I'm not going to be able to play because I do not have my partner with me at this time. But we may get back with you, me and him both, on the ones that requires two. So, how about this one? Bearminder, was that? Bearminder? This almost looks like a Tron game. Alright, so let's see. Am I to assume that I'm moving like? Alright, ooh, boy, this is wild. right? I'm to assume that we're driving, maybe? So shoot and dodge, I guess. Man, this is something similar to a Sector 8, huh? It reminds me of Tron. Beam Rider, okay? How about blackjack? Does anybody know how to play the blackjack? Apparently I'm over. No. Okay, a jack and a 3. No, I'd rather, I don't want to stay. Hit me. Alright. I'll stay. And apparently I lose because they got 19. I only had 17. Okay. So if anybody remembers that. Now I used to play bowling all the time, and there, believe it or not, there's a sweet spot. Does anybody remember playing the bowling? There's a sweet spot where you can hit a strike. I had gotten to the point I knew exactly where that point was, and I would get more strikes than anything. Now right now, I'm almost at that 3 point. See if I can find it here in Shayans. Like I said, I knew it. There we go. And it's kind of crazy that you can control this ball where you want it. It's really crazy because in real bowling you don't do that. But sure enough, here you could. So that was nuts. But I'd gotten to the point that I could seriously play it. Uh-oh. Okay, that ain't right. So, hold on. Let me check out what's going on with this. That was kind of crazy. And let me see if I can get the sound on as well. Because there was sound. I had another cord plugged in and there wasn't any sound. And so I switched cords and there was sound. So I don't get it. Which means it's possible that I do not have sound on my DVD player. So, I don't know. Yeah, there's still no sound. See, Ree was on the bowling. Anyway, does anyone remember that? I bet everybody remembers Breakout. It is still a very common game. Very common game. Okay. Does appear that this is not going to be working anymore. I don't know what is up with this. It could be that our switch box is going out. That could be what's wrong. I'll try this one more time. Okay. Anyway, I never was good at it. I wasn't. But I bet a lot of people remembers this game. very common, and it's still played out. It's still played today. Not Atari version, but you know. And there's all kinds here. Dragster, Frogger. I bet a lot of people remembers Frogger. How about haunted houses? Anybody ever played haunted house? There's Frostbite and football, Jungle Hunt. I bet people remembers Indy 500. So in the comments below, just tell me what games you remember. Tell me what you remember. It'll be interesting to see who remembers what on these. What did you play? And I'm going to make that it for now, since I don't know what exactly is going on with this, but I showed you a lot, and you know, yeah, I think I had played Night Driver some, I'm not positive. And Outlaw sounds familiar. I used to play Missile Command. But people remembers Centipede and all that. So yeah. If there's anything that you remember or that you happen to see on this that you recall that you used to play, please leave in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching.